Kris Marszalek, the current CEO of Crypto.com. On paper, his resume is top-notch. Before he even started Crypto.com, he founded 3 companies, sold 2 of his companies, and was the CEO of a publicly traded company. The man was a serial entrepreneur his whole life, and you may just assume from a brief description that his whole life was just on an upward trajectory, but this is far from reality. In fact, Kris is no more human than the rest of us, and as a fellow human being, definitely faced his fair shares of struggles and even controversies. In this video, I'm going to go over his past leading up to 2016 when he started Crypto.com. If you're interested in learning about what happened after 2016 and the rise of Crypto.com, I actually made a previous video about this. Okay, so getting back to Kris's story, let's start in 2004 when he founded his first company called Starline Polska. Starline Polska was a consumer electronics design studio and a manufacturing business with offices in Hong Kong, China, and Poland. Kris would taste his first business success here as the company grew from 3 initial staff to 400 staff members, and the revenue of the company grew from 0 to 81 million in only 3 short years. Afterwards, in 2009, he would go on to found another company in Hong Kong called Yigi, which was a mobile location-based service that helps users discover interesting places, people, and events around them. Kris would only run Yigi for only 9 months before selling the company to Motorola in 2010. Shortly afterwards, in 2010, he will go on to found another company called Be Crazy, which had the same business model of US-based Groupon, providing users online with daily deals for activities such as fine dining, tour packages, and spas, to name a few. He would continue to grow Be Crazy for 3 years before achieving his first massive financial success of his career by selling Be Crazy in 2013 to the iBuy Group Limited for 21 million USD. iBuy Group Limited focused on the flash sales / daily deals model that Groupon started, but the target market was for Asia and not the US. iBuy Group would try to consolidate the flash sales and daily deals market in Asia by acquiring competing companies, starting with Kris's Be Crazy, which was launched in Hong Kong, and in 2014, they would acquire Insogo, which was launched in Thailand. After the acquisitions, iBuy Group would merge these companies to Insogo, and they would later appoint Kris the CEO of Insogo. Insogo would then become a publicly traded company in Australia under the ticker name E88, and they branded themselves as the #1 online discount retailer in Southeast Asia. However, the e-commerce space in Southeast Asia was not only extremely competitive with big players with deep pockets, such as Lazada, which was acquired by Alibaba, but it was also very hard to turn a profit due to a variety of reasons, such as a young, still emerging tech market in the early stages, with really inefficient logistics and digital payment networks that were not up to par. Therefore, it is no surprise that Insogo had been struggling financially and saw its losses widen to 59.5 million in 2015 versus 50.3 million the previous year in 2014. As a result, in the beginning of 2016, over the first few months, Insogo had to fire 300 of their staff members, which was about half of their total staff. To make matters worse, in April 2016, Insogo was hit by merchant complaints over delayed payments getting wired to their accounts. Institutional investors started to lose trust in the company and started selling off substantial shares of the company, driving the cost per share down to about 73 cents per share. Then the final blow would be in June of 2016 when Kris would resign as CEO. Afterwards, he would go on to co-found Crypto.com in 2016, which if you're interested in what Kris was up to at Crypto.com, I made another video about this. And that is it. Thank you so much for watching. Please let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are about Kris, and do you think he'll learn from his failures from his past?